6 months are left for the exam. I have decided to take a drop. Will I be able to crack this exam if I give it another try? Are 6 months enough? My friend has taken a seat. Will I be able to get one the next year? Am I going the right way? What if I fail again? Hi everyone, this is Dr. Priyanshi, AIR 1823 in NEET PG 2025, and if these thoughts are hovering in your mind, then I am here for your rescue. Now, most of you have already decided that you're going to take a drop after the NEET PG counseling, and many of you are about to finish with their internship. So now you're ready to begin with your preparation. Forget what you have done in the past few months. Whether you're starting afresh or you are in the mid of your preparation, this is the time to take a pause. When 6 months are left, this is the time when you have to reflect back. You have to actually see whether you are going in the right direction or not. And that's why I'm here to guide you. Now, many people are asking me whether 6 months are enough or not, whether I'll be able to crack this exam in 6 months. It's a big yes. You can definitely crack it in 6 months. In fact, this is the ideal time. Whatever you have done in the past few months, it does not matter if you start from here. But the most important thing is you have to show up each day from here onwards. There is no stopping, there is no looking back. Today I'm going to give you the most realistic, achievable and practical NEET PG strategy that you should follow for the next 6 to 7 months of your preparation. So let's break this down step by step. So the first step is making a broad picture plan. Jumping into studies vaguely, not having a proper plan, will lead to loss of momentum midway of your preparation, which you don't want, and that is a blunder. So what you should be doing is you should have a plan in your mind for the next coming months. What I suggest is you should divide your 6 to 7 months into 3, 2, 1. What does that mean? In 3 months, you should be finishing the first reading of all the 19 subjects. And try to keep the big and the high yielding subjects for your first month, or subjects that you're weak in. It is rightly said, eat the frog first in the morning. In the next 2 months, you should plan another cycle of revision. And in the next 1 month, the last 1 month before your exam, you should be solving a lot of questions and GTs, and less of reading, more of questions. If making your own plan feels overwhelming or you're not able to figure out how much time you should be giving to each subject, then simply follow any test and discussion of any platform. I followed the BTR schedule. It is very much simplified for you. They have realistically planned how much time you should be giving to each subject so that you don't waste time and you can't linger on one subject for very long. That is a blunder in your preparation. You have 19 subjects to do, and trust me, you have to do all the 19 subjects to get a good rank. Second step is choosing your resources. Now there is massive FOMO regarding NEET PG preparation. There are so many platforms, so many recommendations that you see on YouTube. So what to follow? Do your research right in the beginning and write down the resources that you will be following for your preparation and commit to that. However, there is one thing that I want to tell here is, if you feel in the middle of your preparation that a particular faculty is not working out for you, it's not benefiting you in terms of marks and scores in your GTs, then you can switch your resource. You don't have to follow this saying by your seniors that don't change your resource in the middle. You can. This usually happens with weak subjects. You already know that you're not aligning with a particular faculty and you're not scoring well in that subject. So there is still time. You can still change your resource. If you want to know what resources I used in my NEET PG preparation, then please mention in the comments and I'll talk about it in my upcoming videos. The next thing is MCQs and grand tests. So NEET PG preparation is an amalgamation of reading, questions and GTs. You skip one thing and your rank will suffer. So start solving MCQs right from the first day of your preparation. Don't wait for that perfect day where you will be starting MCQ solving. Whatever subject you're reading on a particular day, have a time slot for MCQ solving as well. So do PYQs, and not only PYQs, do custom modules with proper tags, because reading without applying it is not going to give you a good rank. You have to solve questions because ultimately in those 3 hours you are solving questions. Talking about GTs, they are the real game changers. Many people have this fear of giving GTs because of scoring low in the GTs, but whether you are starting fresh or you are in the mid of your preparation, If you are not taking GT seriously, you are doing a very big mistake. Start giving GT seriously and review them properly, because giving a GT without reviewing them is proper waste of time. I will make a separate detailed video about GTs, how to do them, what is the science behind GTs, because there is a proper science behind GTs, how to review them properly. So here is this one analogy about GTs, something that I've learned about GTs so far. So GTs, they are like a sea. Okay, you are on one side, and on the other shore you have your NEET PG rank, which is waiting for you, your dream branch which is waiting for you. And the only way to cross the sea is by going through it. There will be high tides, there will be low tides, there will be days when you will be scoring low, there will be days when you will be having a plateau in your GT score, there will be days when your score is going to suddenly drop. This is the time when many people stop giving GTs because of fear of scoring low. But you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep swimming to reach the other shore where your rank is waiting for you. Now let's talk about daily routine and the number of study hours. Let's talk about numbers. Now many people want exact numbers. I'll not be giving you false motivation by saying hours don't matter. They matter. You need to study for a particular number of hours each day. You have to show up each day. Obviously there will be days where you won't be able to give 8 hours, but still showing up every day is important. So try to have 3 to 4 power sessions of studies, which should be including 2 sessions of 3 hours each. You need to learn to sit for 3 hours, because ultimately that exam is demanding 3 hours from you. It is demanding 3 hours of concentration, and you need to practice that from the beginning itself. So make 2 impactful sessions of 3 hours each, and try to fit in 1.5 hour session in between. 1 or 2 sessions of 1.5 hours will be enough. In this you can do revision of your previous subject, or you can solve MCQs of the subject that you're reading currently. So according to me, you should try to aim for 7 to 8 hours every day. This obviously will keep on increasing with upcoming months. For example, when 2 to 3 months are left for your exam, you automatically will be reading for more number of hours. You will be studying for 10 hours, and when the exam comes, you are just 1 month away from your exam. Nearly everyone is studying for 12 to 14 hours. But it is this beginning where you have to keep in mind that you are sitting for 8 hours, because many people are not, and this is what makes the difference. And as cliche as it may sound, but according to me, the most important thing that really worked for NEET PG is consistency. So consistency beats every other obstacle that comes in your preparation. The last strategy, this is an optional one. You can switch your notes from hard copy to soft copy to an iPad or a tab. It becomes way more easier. You can make changes to your notes. It saves a lot of time. You can erase the notes that you don't find important towards the end of your preparation. Sometimes we write down things which are not very relevant and realize it later that it's not of much importance. So you can erase that. Secondly, you can add information to your notes. You can add tables, you can add paragraphs, you can add pictures from the explanation given below the questions while reviewing GT. Thirdly, you can make a GT copy on your iPad or tab, where you can simply copy paste information from the GT review that you're doing. It saves a lot of time. Instead of writing everything down and devoting minutes making tables, drawing lines, you already have it in the iPad, and you can refer to it. And fourth reason is, if you are doing your job or you are on your bond duty, like I cleared this exam with my bond, so I could not take all my notes with me to my workplace. So carrying an iPad or a tab really becomes very, very convenient, and you have everything at one place. You can study whatever you want, and you can utilize the time that you get while doing your job. So that was a smart move for me. For many people, it might not work. What I would suggest is try it out. Try it out for 10 to 15 days, and if you feel that it is benefiting you and you can continue with this, then please continue. So lastly, I would like to sum up everything that I included in this video. You need to have a structured plan, limited but effective resources, consistent MCQ practice, regular GTs, and the ability to show up each day. I will be making more videos about NEET PG. If you find my content valuable, then please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.